Now let us discuss the syndrome that are associated with the odontogenic cyst. The first is jaw cyst or basal cell nevus. It is also known as bifid rib syndrome. Other name is nevoid basal cell carcinoma, Gorlin and Gott's syndrome. Now it is transmitted as autosomal dominant trait with poor degree of penetration and variable expressivity. It is caused by mutation in the PTCH tumor suppressor gene. So revising the points again, it is also known as nevoid basal cell carcinoma, Gorlin and Goetz syndrome, and it is transmitted as autosomal dominant trait. The gene involved is PTCH tumor suppressor. Now clinical features. Now let us discussing the clinical features. It appears early in life after 5 years and before 30 years. There is basal cell carcinoma. There can be cutaneous abnormalities. There can be skeleton abnormalities. Skull features may be involved or neurological anomalies. Now let us discuss them one by one. The first is the basal cell carcinoma. The nevoid basal cell carcinoma. The nevoid basal cell carcinoma is brownish color papule predominant on skin, neck and trunk. So predominant it is predominant on the skin, neck and trunk. Basal cell carcinoma is less aggressive in this syndrome. Now second comes the cutaneous abnormalities. Now these are the cutaneous abnormalities. They are dermal cyst and you can clearly see the palmar fittings. You can clearly see these smaller dots. These are the palmar and plantar keratosis. The skin lesions, these skin lesions are, remember, small. They are small, flattened. They can occur anywhere in the body but are more prominent on the face and the trunk. Comes the skeleton abnormalities. So these is the skeletal abnormalities. Now skeleton abnormalities can be, there can be rib anomalies, bifid rib, there can be bifid rib, agenesis. Now this chest x-ray represents the bifid rib. There may be synostosis of rib, that is fusion of the ribs, kyphoscoliosis, polydactyly and shortening of metacarpals. There could be, you can clearly see these calcifications of falx cerebri. These are the skull features. There is frontal and temporoparietal bossing that results in increased head circumference. Neurological abnormalities, mental retardation, calcification of the falx cerebri as mentioned. Next comes the oral manifestations. You can clearly these are the oral manifestations. Now you can clearly see there are multiple OKCs. So odontogenic keratocysts, their jaw lesions appear as multiple odontogenic keratocysts appearing in multiple quadrant. So multiple odontogenic keratocyst. There may be hypertelorism. There may be calcification of falx cerebri. There may be palmar pitting, plantar keratosis, basal cell carcinoma, basal cell carcinoma. These are the features of basal cell nevoid bifid rib syndrome. Now, management is complete enucleation of the lesion should be done. Periodic examination should be done to check for its reoccurrence. Now, points to remember for this cyst, it is also known as nevoid basal cell carcinoma, Gorlin-Goetz syndrome, basal cell carcinoma. There may be frontal and temporoparietal bossing, hypotelorism, hypogonadism, odontogenic keratocyst, mandibular prognathisms can be seen. Some can be seen. There can be calcified falx cerebri, and treatment is complete enucleation.